Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Well, hello everybody. It's October 13th of the Heirloom Organic Vegetable Garden Update. And this week the garden got a little boost of nutrients. I spent a whole day in the duck pen shoveling super concentrated duck poop out. I got 13 massive wheelbarrow loads of duck slurry, and it smelled, I compare it to smelling like if you were shoveling out your septic tank. Nasty stuff. Anyways, what I did was I put it in the spots on my garden that were, this year performed bad, which was the outside edges. Not near my Brussels sprouts yet, though, or anything is planted in the garden. But anywhere that the garden was finished, I spread out the duck poop. It's nasty looking stuff. Like if you take a look here, that's pure duck poop. Now you can smell it too. Smells like sewage. Now the thing is that because it's going to be all winter, we're going to be turning the garden in. That it doesn't matter. You would never do this. Put this on in the spring. This would burn your seedlings. It would burn your plants. Even if you mix it in, you just don't want raw sewage near your planting. Now this is going to sit, like I said, all winter. Spring, by next spring it'll be lots broken down in the soil, and this week I'm going to actually borrow my neighbor's tractor, and we're going to pull all the poles out of the garden, and we're going to give it a till everywhere that the garden's done. Like this whole end's going to get tilled. We're going to till right down here. We're going to leave the Brussels sprouts alone. We'll run the tiller down the center of this. We'll leave everything else here, and we'll run the tiller down the side here where the tomatoes are. I got to get this grass under control, and if I break it up now, then we're going to do it again in November when we do the final harvest of the Brussels sprouts, which this year is going to be a lot better as far. And I'm going to bring in probably a good half-ton load salt, like a good maybe about a ton of cow manure, actually 10-year-old cow manure decomposed, and we're going to really give the garden a serious boost this fall. So, but let's take a look at the Brussels sprout action here. They're growing really nice. We're getting Brussels sprout action. Look at that, eh? It's starting to happen. We're getting Brussels sprouts. So it's the plants are starting, like it's happening. All the plants are getting Brussels sprouts forming, and we've got this is the 13th of October. We've got another month of growing, at least another month of growing here. So some of them are not doing much. Some are just starting now. Like if you look here, it's just starting. Not the best. So like I said, this strain I'm not happy with it, but at least this year we're going to have Brussels sprouts. If you look here, it's we've got some serious action happening. It's some of them are growing bigger heads than or bigger sprouts than others, and some some of the sprouts are going straight to leaf. I don't know why that's happening, but we definitely have got a Brussels sprouts action, and the plants are actually there's a whole whack of new growth in all of these. So it's these plants are really growing nice. Something is eating the leaves, and Nathan, I checked underneath all the leaves. There is no sign of anything. I do not understand what is causing the leaves getting eaten, because I can't find a bug anywhere. Slug, caterpillars, nothing. Totally clean plants, but something's doing it. But if you, we got Brussels sprouts happening. It's we're gonna have something this year. But it's this year of the season, it seems to be late. Like look at that, this one's really nice. Take a look here. So we're gonna have Brussels sprouts, not as much as I would like, but we're gonna get I'm hoping we'll get. Be nice if we got 20 pounds. That would be rocking. So, that one's a nice one too. That's growing real nice. No, that's the Brussels sprouts. Now we get over to the rutabaga. I want to show you some big mother rutabagas. Look at that. That's a nice size rutabaga. That's pushing about 10 inches across. And considering this is the bad end of the garden, we've got some nice size rutabagas, and they're growing great. And speaking of rutabaga, I'm having rutabaga mousse tonight. So and they're nice color. Look at the nice and purple. And they're really hard. They're We got a little growing yet to go here. We're gonna, okay, look, if you look at this end of the garden, it's bad. Like there's a size difference. The soil at this end of the garden was bad. So, but once we pull this out in November, this is where we're gonna put a lot of cow manure down at this end. The parsnips, they're not near as big as they should be. Last year the parsnip tops were pushing like 18 inches, 24 inches, and these guys are much smaller. We haven't dug anything up because these need a lot of frost to sweeten up. So it's going to be interesting what we get. Actually, it's going to be a complete surprise what we're going to get. I have no idea what this end of the garden is going to give us when it comes to parsnips. And I love parsnips, especially after they've been hit with lots of frost. They're so sweet. We put here's some more. We put a bunch of duck poop down here. I didn't, like I said, I kept it away from anything that's growing. So pure, that's nasty stuff. And when it gets wet, like you can smell it right now. Oof, it smells like duck pen. So the garden is going to get a little bit of love this week. Like I said, I'm going to get my neighbor's tractor, and we'll bring it over here and get, turn up everything, get everything sort of half prepped, 3/4 prepped, and then we'll just be waiting for November, and I'll get my neighbor to bring me like I said, I figure about a ton, 2,000 pounds of cow manure, like a serious heap and load in a half ton, but we'll be using a wagon. But that give the garden a good boost this fall, and next summer we'll be just back to, the whole garden will be producing the way it should be, instead of having it, a patchy, some spots are good and some spots are not. So that's the Heirloom Organic Vegetable Garden update for this week.